also have with us Hasan Tarique Chowdhury, advocate of the Supreme Court of Bangladesh with us. Mr. Chowdhury, I'd like to, of course, begin by asking you the same question. There have been reports now that have come in that no lawyer is willing to represent Chinmoy Das. Why is that so?
Because of the situation, you see, a young lawyer has been killed by the mob during the clash. And there was a common sympathy from the lawyers of that particular bar. And they are very much aggrieved because of that murder, which was very much unfortunate and unacceptable. And because of the fellow feeling from the lawyers community, when there was a killing and the victim is a lawyer. So because of their sympathy and because of their emotions, they are not willing to represent in the hearing before the court.
Okay. I'd also like to understand from you, Mr. Chowdhury, there are videos that are now circulating of Advocate Raman Roy, who's lying unconscious in the ICU. We've just spoken to a member of Parliament of Bangladesh who says that he's not even aware of what has happened today before the courts. But does this somewhere trouble the people of Bangladesh? Do you not feel that this is a radical attempt against a lawyer?
See, there is a controversy regarding the injury of that lawyer that you mentioned. You see, according to the Bangladesh Constitution, Article 31, it is a fundamental rights for every citizen to represent, to have protection of the law and to be treated in accordance with the law. But there is a controversy that Advocate Raman Roy, whether he was attacked before the killing or after the murder of the young lawyers, it is very much unclear. So there need to have some investigation when that attack was happened and how he has been injured. Because in the same mob, many lawyers who belong to Hindu community and as well as from the Muslim community, both sides are being injured and attacked. So it was a mob basically, because when Sadhu Chinmoy Das brought before the court and the bail was rejected, there was a common reaction from the lawyers who were aggrieved of the rejection of that bail. And dominantly that aggrieved lawyer naturally belong to the Hindu community, and they are very much aggrieved and reacted, and the mob was created because of that event. When they resisted the police van to transfer alleged Chinmoy Das to the jail, it was not accepted to them. So on the basis of this crisis, a clash was occurred and many people injured. There were attack and counter attack. So there was a complex situation at that time.
Okay.
And at present, it is very much difficult for any person to identify who the attackers belong to, which community or which groups of the community. And the situation in Chittagong, basically, particularly the attack, the nature of the attack is based on in hybrid nature. The attackers are both theocratic and communal, and as well as there are some political instigation. So it is very complex and it requires a serious investigation.
Yes, but Mr. Chowdhury, Mr. Chowdhury, I want to understand from you. Okay, Mr. Chowdhury, are you receiving any information about lawyers in Bangladesh receiving any sort of threats against representing Chinmoy Das?
no lawyer has complained yet to the court or to the government authority that they are being threatened because of their professional position, because of their judicial position in favor to represent the alleged Chinmoy Das in the case of sedition. So far I know there was no official claim or official complaint lodged before the administration that they have been threatened. But there is a news in the social media and newspaper that dominantly the Hindu people and the lawyers who belong to Hindu community, they are being threatened from many corners. But as a matter of fact, it is true that Bangladesh is facing nowadays a very much volatile situation, and situation is deteriorating and worsening every day. And you see in the attack on Bangladeshi Assistant High Commission mission in Agartala also aggravated the communal harmony and the situation in Bangladesh, and people are very much aggrieved in Bangladesh because of attack in Agartala, Tripura.
And people in India are very much aggrieved,
there
sir.
is a
People in
serious
India are very much
tension.
aggrieved by the attacks that are taking place. But I want to understand, Mr. Chowdhury, do you think a peaceful protest demanding protection of Hindus really amounts to sedition?
Not at all, because our constitution, according to the Article 41 of our constitution, have a clear mandate for the people, and also Article 37 of the Constitution of Bangladesh clearly providing the freedom of assembly, peaceful assembly, lawful assembly by the citizen of Bangladesh, irrespective of religion, whoever it is, Hindu or Christian, Buddhist or Muslim, it's irrespective of their religious identity. According to the Article 37, the people have a fundamental right to have a peaceful freedom of assembly. So our existing law does not prevent the Hindu people to demonstrate for their demand peacefully in the street.
Mr. Chowdhury, before we let you go, sir, one last question. Is it fair then for Chinmoy Das to not get representation and be lodged in jail till next year?
According to the universal maxim of law, according to the rules of natural justice, every convict or every alleged person has a fundamental right to be represented by his lawyers. So if it is not happening here in Bangladesh, it is not fair.
Okay, all right. Mr. Chowdhury, thank you so much for joining us on the broadcast.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.